Debbie is a wicked friend that is willing to do everything possible to ruin the marriage between Jonathan and his wife Clara. But it's so sad that their eyes are not open to see it because they are covered with some form of bitterness between themselves, which has raised a lot of questions. What has Clara done to Debbie in the past that has made Debbie make this stand that she's going to do everything possible to ruin their marriage and also separate her from Hanks? I feel like Clara has done something to her to have actually provoked her to a point that she's willing to do this. I wish Jonathan is not even covered with so much bitterness. He would have been the one to actually make these findings, make research on Debbie to find out what her problem truly is. Because I don't think that it is only because Clara is married and she is not, and that is why she wants to destroy the marriage. I think there is more to it. Today was supposed to be Clara's happy day, but look at what Debbie has caused. The same hug that they call harmless hug has actually caused this whole chaos in this working place. I wonder if Clara's customers will ever come back again, knowing fully well what has actually happened on the opening day. I think Jonathan needs to slow down in slapping his wife. He's always raising his hands on the wife at every given opportunity. I know that you are angry, you are bitter, but that is not enough reason for you to even be raising your hands on your wife, even in public. That is not nice. Calling your daughter a prostitute in front of people. After what happened on the last episode, Debbie made a vow that she's going to make sure that Hans comes to this event. Remember that Clara has actually tried calling Hanks, but Hanks refused coming, not knowing that her own very good friend, because they were all busy trying to settle the customers that actually arrived on this opening day, Debbie had to go to Clara's phone. She picked up the phone and texted Hanks, telling Hanks that she is very sick and that she wants him to take her to the hospital. This is what evil friends do. You can see how she is very happy trying to ruin her own friend's life. She is very happy doing it. We should watch out for bad friends. May God keep us away from evil friends like this that will not stop at what they are doing, not making sure that they destroy us. May we find out before it is too late. When Hank saw this message coming from Clara, he was very worried that what is really happening to Clara. And you know that Hanks will never take chances. He immediately hurried up, tried calling Clara, but Clara was not taking her call because probably Debbie must have put this phone on silence. Immediately cancel all his business meetings and everything just to run to meet up with Clara. But then why Jonathan was at home? Because of the fact that Debbie told him not to come so that they won't rub it on his face because he does not have money. Another man is opening a business for the wife. Debbie again called Jonathan to tell Jonathan, I know I told you not to come, but I think something bad is about to happen. Hans is about to propose to your own wife. Where is it done? It is not even possible. I wonder why Jonathan is so naive. Why is it not sensible enough to know that this woman is trying to put their both heads together? Because this was the same woman that has been advising you. Why don't you think that it is about time that you start questioning her? And he was like, why would he do that? Clara is married to me. Why would he go ahead to propose to her? And Debbie kept on insisting and putting a lot of negative thought on his head that if he doesn't come, he's going to definitely lose his wife for good, that another man will take his wife home. Can you imagine? And Jonathan was not having it at all. He was very, very angry that his own wife, Clara, could do this to him, all because he does not have money anymore. That Clara will go ahead to be with another man. And that she's even about to do it in public. He was so worried. And look at how Clara was celebrating. Jonathan immediately ran to his friend that is always ready to give him good advice, to complain to him. He said, see what I've been telling you? You see, my wife is about to move with another man. Hans is about to propose to my wife on that business opening day. And it is happening now. Debbie just called me that if I don't come, things are going to go wrong. Can you imagine? This is what I've been telling you, that I am tired of this marriage. How can Clara do this to me? How can she do this to me? And the friend was worried. I mean, if what Debbie said is true, then Clara must be wrong. She is wrong for doing that because The least I can remember is that you have been treating Clara very well when you had money. So it will not be nice. In fact, that idiot will not go ahead on this issue. So you better go inside, get dressed, and we'll go there together. I'm going to support you on this one. And now this is a proof that this guy is actually a good friend. He has always advised Jonathan not to give up on his wife, and he's also ready to support Jonathan to fight for his wife. And that is what a good husband does. He doesn't give his wife out without a fight. And Jonathan immediately ran inside to get dressed so that they can go to that event together. And when the wife was actually trying to settle the customers that actually came, she was not aware of anything that is happening at all because she did not send that message. But when she looked around while she was trying to settle everything that was going on, she saw Hans. I mean, Hans, what are you doing here? And Hans, based on the fact that when he got that message, the message says that she was sick and that she needs his help to take her to the hospital, immediately ran to her and hugged her. And while they were both hugging themselves in front of the customers that came to actually eat in the restaurant, here comes Clara's husband, Jonathan. And when Jonathan came in, he met the wife hugging another man so tight in front of these people. He was very, very disrespected. In fact, he was angry. I know that you people, on the other hand, keep on saying that was a harmless hug, but you can't be hugging somebody's wife like this in public. What is wrong with you? Now, this is a proof again that Hans is truly in love with Clara. And if Clara eventually comes back to Hans, Hans is going to be there to receive Clara at without even thinking twice. And Jonathan was very much angry that what Debbie was telling him is actually true. Remember that Jonathan would have had his own doubt if he did not walk into this kind of situation between the wife and Hans. But now this eventually tells it out. And when the wife ran after Jonathan and was trying to explain to him that what you saw is not actually what happened. It's not like what is. In fact, what are you even going to say in your own defense? Did you hug him or not? Yes, you did. But Jonathan was not even ready to listen to the wife. He went ahead to slap the wife immediately in front of these people. This is where I think Jonathan is acting, too much. You are taking this whole thing too far. I mean, we are not supposed to tell anybody how to act when they are angry. We can't control it. Everybody has his own way of reacting once they are angry. But then I think this is just too much. But the friend immediately yelled at him. What is wrong with you? Why are you slapping your wife in front of people? Are you crazy? Can't you see that we are in the public space? How can you be slapping your wife? And Jonathan was like, didn't you see my wife running with another man? Didn't you see it? That is this what my wife would do to me just because I don't have money right now? And Jonathan was so angry. The wife was trying to beg even when he slapped her. The daughter immediately ran to daddy and said, Daddy, please stop. Because Hanks was on the other hand fighting Jonathan. According to him, he cannot stand there and watch Jonathan raise his hands on Clara. He was fighting to defend Clara. And then the both of them were actually having this argument when the daughter came into the picture and was begging the father she should stop hitting the mother, that their people are watching. And the father was so angry that he immediately called the daughter a prostitute, that the mother is actually raising her to become a prostitute. Now, all this is happening because Debbie is bent on destroying this family. Immediately, Clara took Hans to one side of the house and was like, I need you to stop fighting my husband. What is wrong with you? Why are you doing that? Allow me to handle my problem. And Hans was like, you sent me a text to come over here and take you to the hospital. That was what happened. And I came here to actually take you to the hospital. But that was when Clara discovered that a message was actually sent to Hanks. That message was not sent by Clara. And that is where the problem lies. It is now left for Clara to make investigation to know who picked up her phone and sent that message to Hanks. I think this is where Debbie will finally be caught, because the daughter will not do something like this. But if Clara is not sensible enough, she won't be able to discover the person that is behind this whole thing. The same goes to Jonathan. The friend was blaming him. How can you do this to your wife? I know that what your wife did is wrong, but you are overreacting to this. You are not supposed to be slapping your wife in front of people. I mean, you would have allowed your wife to go inside the house with you when you caution her that what you are doing right now is not nice. That man, Hanks, is actually fighting for your wife. But the next time you do this, I might be the one fighting because you can't be doing that in front of me. And Jonathan was like, are these people really serious? Are you guys serious? You people can see how my wife disrespected me. And all you could say right now to me is that you are ready to fight me over my wife? A lot is actually happening right now. But then Debbie took it to Clara's daughter again to ask her, what are you doing here instead of, you being outside there, fighting for your mom? I am very happy with the response Clara's daughter gave to, Debbie. She told Debbie to her face, I am an outspoken person and I'm not going to watch you disrespect my mom. A good friend should stand by her own friend and not to speak ill about her friend behind her back. That if you try this with me, I am going to tell you that I am not like that. But all of this we'll get to find out about it on the next episode. Please consider liking the video, subscribe to the channel if you are new here. I'll bring the next episode as soon as it drops.